Hello and welcome to this edition of Shelby This Week. Here are some of the stories we have coming up for you. The Macomb County Health Department has announced 3 cases of the coronavirus. We have more information on these cases and how you can protect yourself. Also, Shelby Township and the state of Michigan is enforcing a 250-person limit for events and facilities. We have more information on this limit and what you can expect. We have these stories and more on this edition of Shelby This Week. The Macomb County Health Department announced the county's first case of coronavirus on Friday night. That number is now up to 3. The patients have been described as 2 adult males with no travel or contact reported and 1 adult female with unknown travel history. Health officials are working to identify individuals who may have come into close contact with the patients so that appropriate action can be taken and they can be monitored for symptoms. We spoke with the director of the Macomb County Health Department, and he wants the public to not panic, but to make wise decisions during this time.
There are mild symptoms and there are more severe symptoms, and there's even have been some deaths associated with this. But the important thing is that we don't panic. This is something that we need to become educated on, and act wisely. And so taking important steps can be done by the public. First is just general practice of good personal hygiene.
For more information, prevention tips, and ongoing updates on the coronavirus, you can visit www.michigan.gov/coronavirus. Governor Gretchen Whitmer has banned all gatherings of more than 250 people to fight the spread of the coronavirus. The ban is in effect until April 5th. That means everything from concerts to sporting events and political rallies are all canceled. However, at this time, it does not apply to gatherings for industrial or manufacturing work, mass transit, and the purchase of groceries or other products. There have been growing concerns regarding whether or not special events such as weddings will be canceled, as the governor has encouraged people to postpone or cancel events that may increase the spread of the coronavirus. We spoke with Shelby Gardens in Shelby Township, and they said, quote, Shelby Gardens Banquets and Events is taking all precautionary measures for health and safety at this time. We are still open. To find out if a specific event facility is still open, we encourage you to contact that venue for more information. Governor Gretchen Whitmer announced that she'll be issuing an order later today that will temporarily shut down all bars and restaurants to take effect at 3 p.m. today. She says she will be releasing more information later today about the order, but that it still permits restaurants to make food for carryout and delivery. The big closure comes just days before thousands were expected to dine out for St. Patrick's Day. For your safety and protection, Shelby Township wants you to know that there are several additional options for you to conduct business within the township. Those options include paying bills, requesting services, as well as completing applications.
I believe that we do have a lot of opportunities for online services that people are unaware of. But if you just go on the website and you just click around and just research it, have a few minutes to research it, you'd be amazed at everything that you can do online.
Over the last year, we have been able to implement several new payment options for paying your water bill. Some of them are online, where you can pay with an e-check for the cost of $1, which is very inexpensive. We do have an option of a drop box. We do ask that if you are putting a payment in a drop box, that first of all that you put your phone number on the check somewhere, just in case we have to contact you.
Our sign applications are online, our variance applications are online, site plan procedures, plan unit development, all of our procedures and applications are online. However, what you can do is mail in those applications to limit the contact with us and the public. Another way to do it is you can submit it online. However, you can pay online through the treasurer's office with a credit card.
For more information on how you can utilize those online options, you can visit shelbytownship.org/online_services. Still ahead on Shelby This Week, McLaren Macomb Hospital in Mount Clemens is offering testing for the coronavirus for residents. We'll have more details coming up for you. And the Michigan Attorney General has announced that there have been several complaints about price gouging on items like bottled water and hand sanitizers. Stay with us for more details on Shelby This Week.
When it comes to our children and families, we do everything we can to play it safe. Annual flu vaccination is the single best way to help safeguard from flu and reduce the spread of the virus. Families Fighting Flu is devoted to protecting your family against this serious and potentially deadly disease. The flu poses a risk to all ages, but together we can fight flu. Flu vaccines can save lives. Get your family vaccinated every year. Visit familiesfightingflu.org.
Hi, I'm Anthony Anderson, and on TV I play a dad who has it all. But growing up, my real life was very different. My parents taught me that tomorrow isn't promised to anyone. That's why they each had life insurance to take care of the future. I got my first policy when I was 18. Now, would your family be okay if something happened to you? If you can buy a latte, you can buy life insurance. It's that affordable. Join me in taking care of our family's futures at lifehappens.org.
A public service message from the nonprofit Life Happens.
McLaren-Macomb Hospital in Mount Clemens is offering an isolated outdoor testing unit for coronavirus, but only for people who have shown some type of symptoms. A drive-through test under a canopy outside the emergency room began this past Saturday and will continue indefinitely. It is open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Also, Governor Gretchen Whitmer on Saturday banned most visitors from hospitals, nursing facilities, and youth homes. Dr. James Larkin, chief of the McLaren-Macomb Emergency Department, said the segregated unit at the hospital is designed to check for the highly contagious virus while protecting patients and hospital employees. Previously, people were entering the emergency room to get tested, he said, quote, "We want people who are sick to come here and not expose everyone else. We can identify them quickly and get them into the system." Larkin also said that the test will not be given to someone who is not showing any type of illness symptoms, such as cough, fever, difficulty breathing, or body aches, those being more associated with the flu than the coronavirus. The patients will remain in their vehicle while being met by a nurse who will test for vital signs and ask questions. A nasal swab will be taken and first tested at the hospital for flu, and if that test is negative, it will be sent to the state for coronavirus testing. That takes 1 to 3 days. For more information, prevention tips, and ongoing updates on the coronavirus, you can visit www.michigan.gov/coronavirus. Beginning Monday, all public and private schools will be closed until April 6th due to growing coronavirus concerns, a directive that was ordered by Governor Gretchen Whitmer on Thursday night. With schools being closed, the Shelby Township Library wants you to know that there are still learning options for students while they're at home during this time.
The library has a service called tutor.com. You can find it on the library's website under our resources page under our databases. Tutor.com offers live homework help. It gives students the opportunity to submit a paper and get corrections or suggestions back on it. They can submit a math question and get some ideas on how to solve that problem. This is something we offer all the time, but we realize it might be of special benefit to families right now.
To learn more about those online learning options, you can visit ShelbyTWPLIB.org. Governor Gretchen Whitmer has signed an executive order temporarily enhancing restrictions on the excessive pricing of goods, materials, emergency supplies, and consumer food items linked to the coronavirus state of emergency. Michigan Attorney General Dana Nessel said at a press conference on Sunday afternoon that there have been numerous complaints about upcharging on supplies like cases of water and bottles of hand sanitizers. Some stores have allegedly been selling bottles of hand sanitizer for up to $60 per bottle. Also, grocery retailers have been allegedly selling cases of water for up to $35. These enhanced restrictions go into effect on March 16th at 9 a.m. and will remain in place until April 13th at 11:59 p.m. They will be punishable with a misdemeanor as of now. If you see or have experienced price gouging, you are highly encouraged to report it to the Attorney General's office. take a picture of the product, and if you still plan to make the purchase, save your receipt. You can make a report by calling the Consumers Protection Hotline at 877-765-8388 or file a complaint online at michigan.gov/ag-complaints. Coming up next, Shelby Township has announced a list of facilities that will be closed. We'll have more details on those closings coming up.
I am a Senior Corps RSVP volunteer.
I build homes and young minds. I build parks and playgrounds.
And support our nation's veterans.
I build gardens and help families with their finances.
I build healthy futures.
And organize disaster relief.
I'm a builder, and I lead by experience. How about you?
Join Senior Corps RSVP.
Lead by experience.
At seniorcorps.gov.
Shelby Township has announced that in order to minimize the spread of the coronavirus and to protect citizens from exposure, that the Shelby Township Library will be closed to the public now through April 5th. The Activities and Senior Center, along with the Nature Center, will also be closed through April 5th.
All Shelby Township buildings will be closed to the public beginning immediately at 3 p.m. today until further notice.
Nice thing with technology here in 2020 is we have many different options. Obviously, you can call over the phone. Now with our new recreation software, they can register online right from their phones or their laptops from home.
We've got a meeting coming up March 17th at 7 o'clock. Now, no public and no one from the public will be allowed to attend that meeting. However, we do have a special email set up. They can simply email their questions or comments to meeting@shelbytwp.org. Again, that's meeting, that's a singular, meeting@shelbytwp.org. Or they can call us at 586-412-4900. That's the office of our attorney, Rob Huth. If no one answers, leave a voicemail, and that voicemail will automatically shoot to Rob Huth during the meeting, and whatever comment or question we may get will be presented to the board.
That's all we have for you on this edition of Shelby This Week. As we are all trying to figure this out together, you can watch us online to find the latest updates or on Facebook and just search Shelby TV. We will leave you now with the website for more information, prevention tips, and ongoing updates on the coronavirus. You can visit www.michigan.gov/coronavirus. Thank you for watching.